is forever. Not all bad, and baby, that's something to touch your heart. That's better than nothing. Lean on me, I'll be your resistance. Treat me bad, I'll keep my distance. Wind me up, you'll get a reaction. Sit me down, you'll get satisfaction. I'm just one big contradiction. It's my affliction. Have a little faith in what you believe in. When things get tough, don't think about leaving. Gotta be strong, alone and together. Have a little faith, love is forever. Have a little faith in what you believe in.
Oh, I won! Oh, I won! Oh.
Teach me to make bets when I'm drunk.
Oh, wait, get a free dinner.
Taxi! Reminds me of the first session of footy training. Put on the boots, run around the oval a couple of times, throw up.
What you believe in. Don't think about leaving. Gotta be strong, alone and together. Have a little faith, and love is forever. Have a little faith in what you believe in. Don't think about leaving. Gotta be strong, alone and together. Have a little faith, love is forever.
Man who doesn't drink is always fed, Dave.
Gotta be strong.
Nice legs. You should take them out more often.
Hey, Frank. You've got a visitor.
Any messages? Yep.
Elizabeth.
Frank.
Been a long time.
Yeah, I should have phoned. Could we talk?
Sure. This way.
Who's that? Oh, I can't believe you don't know. Oh, I've seen her in the court or something. Is she a lawyer? She's also Frank's number 2 ex-wife, Liz Robinson.
Is this, cocaine being sniffed off your belly, Liz? You know, I don't know if it's a great look for a lawyer.
They arrived in this morning's mail, and a phone call came in. They want $1 million or the photos go to the Law Society. They say they'll be in touch further to arrange the drop.
My advice is go to the police.
That's what I just did.
Some other police, any other police. I can't get into a case involving a family member.
Look, I mean, it happened on a boat. You're a water police detective. Look, I want these people caught, but I don't want press leaks, and I had hoped that you'd be discreet.
Discreet? Well, I tell you, I don't think discreet's going to help when these people get nabbed and this ends up in court.
Yeah, well, when and if it goes to court, I'll try for a suppression
Liz,
order.
I'd really rather not get involved in this, if you know what I mean,
Frank,
huh?
please. Is this where I say, for old time's sake?
Old time's sake? You know what old time's sake is for me? You walking out the door with a bloody cook. Oh, come on, Liz, what is this? You're a big girl. You want to hang around on boats and let human garbage sniff cocaine off your belly? I'm sorry, that's your problem. You cop it, you wear it.
I didn't know it happened until I saw these photos. Lloyd and I were invited to this party on a charter boat.
Lloyd, that's what, Lloyd the cook?
Oh, don't be pathetic. You know he's a chef. He owns 3 restaurants now.
Oh, good for Lloyd.
He's a very wealthy man. Anyway, we were invited to this party on a charter boat last weekend. One of Lloyd's chefs got sick and he had to go back and fill in. He was going to come and join me later by water taxi, but he never made it.
So?
So he wasn't on board with me. He wasn't there to look out for me, and I got given something in a drink, I guess, and I passed out. I woke up with a headache as we were pulling into the wharf. Then those arrived. Frank, I thought you'd help me. However our marriage might have ended, we did share some very good times.
Look, Liz, I tell you what, I'll see if Detective Goldstein can do the running and maybe I could tag along.
What's he like?
She.
She any good?
She's pretty good.
Well, it's hard to know if you're conscious or not with the sunglasses on.
Yeah, well, I can tell you I'm not wearing them to hide my delirious pleasure.
Well, it's a point that's going to come up. Where'd the invite come from?
A friend of my husband's. I'm not sure who.
Oh, well, we'll need to know.
Well, I don't want my husband involved in this. Lloyd had a brother who died of an overdose. If he got the idea that I was involved in drugs, well, it wouldn't help our marriage, okay?
Yeah, I understand, but you see, if this is a setup, well, we'll need to know where the invite came from.
Okay, then I'll find a way to tell him.
Did you know anyone at the party?
It was a big boat, big party, maybe 60 people. Some people I recognise from papers and magazines.
So what about, I don't know, small fry, opportunistic, saw you out of it, thought he'd set you up.
Sounds more likely. Ah, okay, here's a name. Photographer, Chick Benson.
Now, any other names you think of, you let us know.
What do you reckon? Think she was out of it when the photos were taken?
Well, on the one hand, that's what she would say. But when I was married to her, she certainly wasn't into drugs. And I mean, she'd have to be crazy to lie around like that knowing there was someone running around taking happy snaps.
Yeah, but cokeheads are crazy. You sure you're not making allowances because she's your ex?
Come on. That was it, I'd go the other way. Look, I married her, virtually put her through law school, then she walked out on me. I mean, I don't owe her anything, but I'm not bitter.
Fair enough.
My mum always thought that I'd go back to Samoa. You know, meet some girl from the village.
Yeah, my mum says exactly the same thing. Look, mate, Rhonda's a lovely woman. Your mum will come around, believe me.
Nemesis, this is Sydney Water Police.
This is the Nemesis.
Report of a man swimming towards boats in Middle Harbour. Can you investigate? Over.
Yeah, copy that. Nemesis clear.
Oh, Jeff.
Yo.
Look, before you hear it officially, I wanted to tell you myself. I've been approached to relieve as commander, Equal Employment Opportunity Branch.
Well, that's great. In principle, Helen, but very bad timing.
Look, disaster planning is in pretty good shape, Jeff. So is operational contingencies.
But with the MARDAP emergency plan requiring closure... No, I really can't spare you right now, Helen. Look, you're my right-hand person. Nobody around here is indispensable, but if anybody was, it'd be you. Helen, come budget time, the government's going to be asking, OK, who gave the Olympic preparations 110%? And what slackers gave it 99%? But I'd like us to be in that first group. All right?
There he is. on, mate. Come on, up you get.
What is it a crime to swim now?
It's not a good place to be swimming. Come on, up.
Look, this river's alive with sharks.
Mind telling us why you're in the water, please?
I'm in training.
I don't suppose you got any ID, sir?
Yeah. Okay. Off the boat, both of you!
Well, I'm sorry, sir, we can't do that.
Put the knife down. We'll talk this through, okay? Yeah, right.
Would you like to give us your name and date of birth, sir?
Stop it bleeding on me, will you? I might get something.
The photos? Yeah. Liz Robinson. Nice ass, good set of tits. I might have made a move, but I like to eat at Lloyd's restaurants, you know what I mean?
Did you take these photos, chick?
Do me a favour, mate. Those are amateur shots. And if I'd taken them, I would have posed a better, brought the nipples up with an ice cube. You know, those are crap. I wouldn't let them out of the darkroom.
Not even for a lot of money.
Depends how much.
$1 million?
Well, that could buy a few happy moments, I suppose. But bottom line is, I didn't take them.
This guy's sniffing the cocaine here. You don't know who he is?
Without a face? No.
But you were taking photos of that party, weren't you?
Not those, you know. Look, Liz Robinson's a nobody, okay? She's just a lawyer. There was Cindy Malone on that boat, and I couldn't get near her for minders. Movie people, record producers, fashion designers. You know, we're talking A-list rent-a-crowd here. Now, with all those people on board, you know, I'm not going to be bothered with a bloody lawyer, am I? Yeah, if you ever want any glamour shots taken, detective.
Glamour shots?
You know, airbrush, professional makeup, something to show your grandkids.
I don't think so.
You've got a great body. Why don't you let me immortalise it for you before it all falls apart?
Another time. Yeah, Goldstein. Right. Liz has had another message on her answering machine.
Offer from Penthouse.
See you, chick. Bye.
So, how's Tommy?
Yeah, he's fine. He's on his way to hospital.
This the one who stabbed him?
Yeah, he won't give us his name.
Well, his name is Shane Darren Carter. You see, Mr. Carter and two associates escaped from Emu Plains Correctional Centre last night. They faxed us over their photos, and yours, Mr. Carter, is a very good likeness. Here are the other two. Now, look, since Tavita's out of action, I want you to partner Sykes. Now, the charges will be escape lawful custody, assault of police, malicious wounding, and the use of weapon to avoid arrest.
Oh, a bit rich.
Don't push your luck, Carter. Ought to put you up for attempted murder. So where are your two mates?
Dunno.
Well, when did you see him last?
Yesterday, after we shot through, we split up. Haven't seen him since.
Emu Plains to where we picked you up. That's what, 50 Ks? How'd you get there?
Hitched.
Hitched? In prison greens?
Not everyone knows what they are.
Name of the person you hitched with?
Dunno, some veggie grower taking his stuff to market.
So this veggie grower, where'd he drop you?
Near Central Rail. Then I got a train down to Circular Quay.
In your prison greens? No police officer noticed you?
It was night. No one looked twice. I got off the train, crossed the line, jumped the fence, you know. Sort of...
I don't know. Not unless you tell us, huh?
OK, well, I got off the train and I went down and I slept underneath the bridge.
And what happened this morning?
Decided to swim for a bit. Jumped in the harbour, swam up under the spit looking for a boat. Thought I might find a change of clothes, you know. And that's when you and your mate picked me up.
Sorry, so you swam from Circular Quay to Roseville? Bear with me, Mr. Carter, but I'm having a hell of a lot of trouble believing this story. You see, most people in your position, they'd steal some clothes off a clothesline, or they'd mug someone, break into someone's house.
And I might be a lot of things, but I'm no thief.
That's funny, Mr. Carter, because your record says you are.
I didn't do any of that. Geez, I mean, they got the wrong bloke. Look, can I get a hamburger or something?
What are you doing home? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I'm sorry, my darling. I didn't want to wake you up. Night shift's tough enough without me banging around the house.
What happened?
Oh, just a silly accident at work.
Well, can I take a look?
Yeah, sure. The doctor had casually bandaged it up.
Doctor? You can't trust a doctor to bandage. What sort of accident?
I got caught on a jagged edge, you know.
Yeah, I've worked in casualty, Tommy. And who cut you? Who?
All right. Just one of the customers, you know. He got stroppy about being arrested, that's all. Nothing serious.
This cut here would be serious. Very serious here. You be careful.
Born lucky. Come on.
A message came through on the fax machine in my office.
So where are we going now?
My office. I converted the old boat shed into an office.
As you would. Nice view.
Funny. I left that door open.
Down!
Liz!
Lloyd. It's okay, I'm fine.
What happened?
It was in the office. The police are here.
What's he doing here?
Investigating. This is Detective Goldstein. This is Lloyd Menzies, Miss Robinson's husband.
Well, your wife's the subject of an extortion attempt, Mr. Menzies. They want $1 million. That's why she came to us. And then a bomb exploded in your office. Wanting to pay up, I imagine.
What sort of extortion?
I was intending to prepare you properly.
Prepare me? Prepare me for what?
That party for Cindy Malone. Someone slipped me a Mickey. There were photos taken that I don't want the Law Society to see.
What kind of photos?
Does it matter what kind of photos?
Yes, Liz, it matters. Show me the photos.
Think you better show them to him, Liz.
You stay out of this.
Show them to him. Thank you very much.
There's no fingerprints, so you can touch them.
Oh, Liz, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have suggested you go to that party alone. I know what animals some of those guys are like. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. You catch these guys?
Yeah, that is the intention. Listen, I think we better listen to these phone messages, okay?
That deal we were talking about at the Barbecue King Tuesday night. The clients are very keen to sell.
Real estate friend of mine trying to flog me a restaurant.
Paul here, mate. Will you be at City Gym Friday? Need to talk.
Food supplier?
You went to the water police, Liz. Bad mistake. Hope your insurance covers it. Now get real. Get the money and wait for our next call.
$1 million, you say? We'll mortgage the house, the restaurants, whatever it takes. We'll pay them and stop us now.
That won't stop them. You pay them now, they'll end up taking everything.
As long as Liz is safe, I don't care.
Well, she won't be safe, will she? Not from these people. Now, for a start, who invited you to the party?
Look, he's a good customer, a respectable businessman. We were talking about going in on a club together.
His name?
You won't be showing him these photos?
No.
I don't want Liz's reputation to go down the sewer, right?
Could we just have a name, please, Mr. Menzies?
He's a record producer, currently on a short trip to LA. Be back in a couple of days. His name's Jerry Blast.
Jerry Blast?
Stage name. He was the lead singer in a band once. Kept the name.
Just had a call from a Mr. Lloyd Menzies, Frank.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's complained that you're involved in a case affecting the safety of your ex-wife. Now, he's asserted that you bear an animus towards her and may not have your heart in the job of protecting her.
What? Hang on. She came to me. I told her I couldn't get involved. I called Rachel in. End of story.
Come on, Jeff, there's no animosity. I mean, when the bomb went off this afternoon, Frank couldn't wait to jump on top of her, protect her with his own body.
Is that right, Frank? And what were you doing?
I was trying to protect my own ass.
Yeah, just as well, because this young bloke wanted to photograph it this afternoon.
I'm just jealous.
Men have been known to feel bitter about their ex-wives, Frank.
Well, not I, Jeff. Both my wives left me 100%, and I bear no animosity.
The bet was whoever lost bought dinner. Now, you lost, and this is dinner?
You love pizzas.
Oh, you're such a charmer.
Yeah, beer would be nice.
You know, I've been trying to imagine you and Liz together, and I just can't.
Well, she was young, and I was the sophisticated older man.
Oh, yeah, when?
Hey, I'm telling it like it was.
Yeah. And your first wife, was she like that?
Oh, hell no. Doreen McGuinness. Doreen, we grew up round here together. Went to the parish school down next to St. Pat's. I used to walk her home.
Childhood sweethearts.
Oh, indeed we were. Our fathers, you know, they worked on the wharves together. I joined the cops, we got married, and they sent us up bush. And, you know, I don't really know what happened. Except, I suppose, she was away from the family. We're young. I was getting into police culture. Anyway, got lonely, I suppose, and, yeah, she married a very nice young fella. Builder. They lived down Sutherland way.
What about Liz?
Liz? Liz, baby. Well, I got back to Sydney playing clothes, working the old hat factory, 21 division. And Liz was the probationary constable studying law. I tell you, she's a beautiful looking girl. So I elbowed 6 blokes out of the way to get to her and started dating her. See, I just got into homicide, so she thought I was Mr. Terrific.
She doesn't strike me as being that naive.
Oh, like I say, she was very young.
She also doesn't strike me as being the sort of girl that would have joined the coppers at that stage.
Oh, don't be fooled by the Silvertail Act. That came later. She's a girl from the western suburbs. Old man was a bad drunk, big gambler. I suppose she left home to join the academy, get away from it all. Very ambitious girl, Liz.
Her dad was a drunk and she married a D.
Yeah, maybe she wasn't that clever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Liz graduated from law school, not without my help, I hasten to add. And I suppose she met Lloyd in one of those fancy restaurants he was working at. But she left me. I didn't find out for 3 days. I was working on the handyman case, you know, a guy used to finish off his victims with a drill. And I'd gone home to change my clothes, and there's a note on the pillow. Over.
Oh, well. No future in the past.
Superintendent Theodore, can I help you, sir?
No, thank you, Constable. I know my way around.
Yes, sir.
Superintendent?
Chief Inspector.
What can I do for you?
I'm here to see Sergeant Blackmore.
All right. Well, no doubt you'll want me present.
No. Thank you.
Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Superintendent Theodore. Did he say anything when he came in?
No, sir. Just that he knew his way around.
Nothing else?
No, sir.
Night, Johnson.
Night, sir.
Helen, I wanted you relieving in the EEO position.
Yeah, well, it was put to me that an effort was required.
By Hawker. I just saw him leaving.
Oh, no. Hawker's here every morning at 6 o'clock pushing paper before his phone rings at 9. He's not a slacker.
Very loyal. Very commendable. I like that. Maybe that's why he's feeling threatened.
Hey, Liz, what is it?
Malone went out to get the newspapers this morning. That was in the letterbox. It just says, get real and get the money together.
Did you touch it? Did your husband touch it?
Yeah. Lloyd didn't want me to bring this to you.
Why not?
He just thinks we should sell things, increase mortgages, somehow scrape the money together and pay them.
Yeah, well, Lloyd wouldn't know, would he? You're a copper, now you're a lawyer. You know what they're like. You give them $1 million, they're going to want the lot.
I know. That's what I told him. That's why I'm here.
Well, come in.
Copy that. I've seen a lot of police marriages break up.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them stay together, too.
VKG Sydney Water Police to police launch Nemesis.
Sydney Water Police, this is Nemesis.
We have a report of a campfire in the old munition shed at Middle Harbour.
Copy, Sydney Water Police, this is Nemesis. We're on our way.
Well, what do you reckon about being married to a cop?
You proposing?
No, I'm just considering.
Well, I got to tell you, Tommy, I was married once, and that was a disaster. I've had live-in relationships since, and they haven't worked out either. But since there's no fool like a burnt fool, if the right woman came along, I'd move in with her like a shot.
There it is.
What do you reckon, kids?
Yeah, probably.
VKG Sydney Water Police, this is the police launch Nemesis.
VKG Sydney Water Police to police launch Nemesis, copy.
We've located the fire. There doesn't seem to be anyone there, though. Can you handle? What am I, Smokey the Bear?
If the hat fits, Sykesy.
Yeah, right. Big brass helmet, right? Nemesis clear.
Oh, I left my gun in the bag.
They're just kids. All you'll need is a water pistol.
Yeah, okay. Hey.
I'll go and get some sand and put it out, okay?
Hello?
G'day, guys. How you doing? What's going on? Not much.
Is your fire?
Yeah? Problem?
Well, you know, this is a national park. There's no fires allowed.
Yeah, it was a cold night. Yeah, well, there's no camping either, mate. We'll just put it down as a reminder and be a bit more careful in the future, okay?
Okay. Get down. Down. Down, mate. I'll cut a face off now. Get down. Just calm down, okay? Down. Get down. Get it out for the boat and get it started. You stay there.
VKG Sydney Water Police to police launch Nemesis. This is the VKG Sydney Water Police to police launch Nemesis. Do you copy? They were only on the air a minute ago.
So it's not the legendary dead spot?
No, Sarge, that's further up the coast. VKG Sydney Water Police to police launch Nemesis. Do you copy?
Move it! Babylon! Stand back off!
Mate, I am not a problem. I'm just keeping an eye on my partner. You got it?
What's going on here? Get that boat started!
VKG Sydney Water Police to police launch Nemesis. Do you
If
copy?
we don't answer it, they're going to come looking for us.
We're going to be gone by then. Just shut up and start the boat.
Look, it's not that easy. You can't just step onto a boat and start. It takes months.
VKG Sydney Water Police to
Gee,
police
do you
launch
think I
Nemesis. Do you
can?
copy?
Now just come here and get the boat.
It's crazy to think the two of you can steal a police launch. You can threaten my partner with a knife all you want. You won't get away with it.
I don't care about that. Just
Nemesis, this is the Sydney Water Police.
Let me go.
She's jamming the mic up. Police launch Harvey, this is VKG Sydney Water Police.
Where's the key? Where's the bloody key to start this thing?
I don't know. It's my first day on the road.
You bitch! Finish him! Finish him off!
Drop the knife.
I'll break your arm! Tyler!
I said drop the knife!
Everything under control, Senior?
Yeah, it's fine.
Edmonds and Jones, I presume.
You got it? Friends of Carter's?
You all right, Johnson?
Yes, Sarge.
Good.
You see, Sarge? They can't even be trusted out on their own. Now, I know what you're thinking, and I agree. You're gonna have to take me off light duties.
Your hand, Tommy.
Well, I have a nursing sister at home to say that it's fine.
Yeah, well, she doesn't have your best interests at heart.
Please?
I'll think about it. Now give me back my arm.
I've forgotten this part of police work. Sitting around waiting.
Well, until he rings, he's got the power.
Oh, I should have done that.
When I'm worried, I cook. When I'm not worried, I cook. Basically, I cook. Those people that were vacuuming up bits of the bomb, did they find anything?
Ah, well, it was an internet special.
But they must have had to plant the bomb somehow. Did you find any fingerprints?
Yeah, we found yours and Liz's, but no, nothing else.
Lord Menzies?
The 1 million tomorrow at 10 a.m. You and Lloyd get on your launch and start heading up the harbour. Once we're sure your police friends aren't following, we'll radio you with more instructions.
Hey, Goldstein. All right, public phone box, King's Cross. Thanks.
Okay, we'll send some people round there, see if we can get any prints. I doubt it'll do any good. But tomorrow, Lloyd, I'll be you. I'll drive the launch, and don't worry, I won't bend it.
Nah, it's all right, Frank. I'm already involved in this. I'll be me.
$1 million.
Looks like the only way to do it, boss.
Well, when you start calling me boss, I know I'm in trouble, Frank. Righto. Let's do it. I'll organise the paperwork. Go home and get a good night's sleep. You'll need it. You too, Helen.
Oh, well, that's hardly likely, isn't it? I've still got this marred-up thing to finish for the Olympic people.
All right.
It's going to take some planning, too, you know.
Okay. I'll take the sting operation off your hands.
Thank you.
And run it by you at 0600 hours tomorrow morning.
Thanks again.
I can't stop thinking about what happened. And what might have happened.
Nah.
Well, that arm has got arteries in it.
Oh, yes, and every time you go to work at the hospital, you could get a needle stick.
I just
Yes, I
can't
just
stand
want to feed you up so you're too fat to fit on the boat.
Exactly right. I want you nice and big and fat and safe.
Yes, and working as a sumo wrestler.
Exactly
right. You know, it used to be I'd get hurt at work. I'd just have a drink and forget about it.
Male culture.
But now, I was worried. I was worried that you were scared. I mean, about me.
I was.
Well, I reckon then we should either break up or get married.
You think getting married to you is going to stop me worrying?
No?
So marry me, Tommy.
Right, thank you very much, everybody. Surveillance vessels will be in position at approximately 0800 hours, and they'll be here, here, and here. Now, the SPG will collect the money from the bank at 0900 hours and deliver it to Mr. Menzies' house, which is approximately here. At 0955, Mr. Menzies will take the money down to the marina where his boat is berthed here.
And at 1000 hours, Mr. Menzies will cast off and head up harbour. Surveillance crews will monitor Mr. Menzies' radio traffic at a safe distance behind and wait for pickup. Portable 1, this is Portable 2.
Yeah, Portable 1.
Mr. Menzies is safely in his boat and heading off now. Do you have him?
We got it, Portable 2. We'll take it from here.
Portable 2 clear.
Portable 3 in position. Launch passing me now, heading your way, Portable 4.
Portable 4, copy. I've got him. The boat's changed course.
He's veering off, heading behind Clark Island.
You keep with him, Tommy.
Portables 3 and 4, he's going behind Clark Island. We're going to lose him, so you get with him.
Portable 4, copy. In pursuit.
Portable 3, we'll try and cover.
There he is. We got him.
Go, go, go! Yeah, Jeff. The diver's going in the water as we speak.
Tell me when you know something, Frank.
You've got to be down there.
Yeah, well, it was a huge explosion.
Got to be bits of him down there.
trace. Better report in. Okay. No body, no briefcase. We'll have to extend the search area.
A briefcase with $1 million in it. You know exactly where it's saying, and we can't find it.
Unless it was sitting right on top of the bomb.
Oh, come on, there'd be bits and pieces floating around somewhere.
The launch blew up. There was another bomb. The divers are down there, but they haven't found him yet.